Welcome to Turkistan TV News.
Saudi Arabia halts deportation of 4 Uyghurs to China. Siyaset News. After worldwide protests by human rights groups, Saudi Arabia on Wednesday halted the deportation of 4 Uyghur individuals to China, which included a woman and her 13-year-old daughter. Bukhalcem Abla and her teenage daughter were detained near Mecca in Saudi Arabia on March 31st and told by police that they faced deportation to China along with 2 Uyghur men already held, according to UK-based human rights organization Amnesty International. The planned deportation was scheduled to take place on Wednesday evening. However, the move was eventually halted. The deportation of 4 Uyghurs didn't go ahead last night, but they are still at imminent risk. It's crucial that governments with diplomatic ties to Saudi Arabia continue to urge authorities to halt the deportation and allow them to go to a country of their choice, Amnesty International informed in a tweet. Abla is former wife of Nur Mehmet Ruzi, who with Abdullah Veli has been detained without charge in Saudi Arabia since November 2020. Religious scholar Hamdullah Veli and his friend Nur Mehmet Ruzi have been detained in Saudi Arabia since November 2020 without explanation, the human rights group said. Under the customary international law principle of non-refoulement, and as a state party to the United Nations Convention Against Torture, Saudi Arabia is obliged not to return anyone to a country where they would face a real risk of torture and other cruel, inhuman, and degrading treatment or punishment, persecution, and other serious human rights violations, Amnesty International further said. Forcibly returning these 4 Uyghur people would be an unconscionable violation of Saudi Arabia's obligations under international law. The Saudi authorities must not even think about sending them to China, where they will be subjected to arbitrary detention, persecution, and possibly to torture. Lynn Malouf, Amnesty International's Deputy Regional Director for the Middle East and North Africa, said, over the last many years, China has unleashed a heavy crackdown over the people in East Turkestan, so-called China's Xinjiang province. The actions of Chinese government have been widely described as genocide and ethnic cleansing. At least 1.8 million Uyghurs and other Turkic people are believed to have been held in a network of detention camps in East Turkestan since 2017, purportedly to prevent religious extremism and terrorist activities. Beijing has said that the camps are vocational training centers. The government has denied repeated allegations from multiple sources that it has tortured people in the camps or mistreated other Muslims living in East Turkestan, so-called Xinjiang. The United States and the parliaments of several Western countries have declared that China's repression and maltreatment of Uyghurs amount to genocide and crimes against humanity, as per Radio Free Asia. Altaber from East Turkestan TV News reported.